All right, so let's get into it. You hear about AI everywhere, right? But what about the tools you can actually use, like today? The ones that can make a real difference in your work, in your creative projects? Well, we're about to dive into some of the coolest, most practical AI apps out there. And yeah, let's just get this out of the way immediately. This isn't some sci-fi movie stuff we're talking about. It's not coming soon. It is here. It's happening right now. I mean, these tools are already out in the real world, helping people like you save a ton of time, sharpen their ideas, and honestly, just improve the quality of what they create. It's all about working smarter, not just harder. Okay, so let's break this down. Think about the start of any project. You've got that initial spark, right? But it's usually just a mess of ideas. So how do you get from that chaos to a real plan? Well, that's where your AI Copilot comes in. And honestly, this can be the toughest part, can it? Just that initial brain dump. You have all these thoughts just swirling around in your head, and trying to get them organized feels like a massive job. It can be super overwhelming, but this is exactly where these first few tools are absolute lifesavers. So check this out. It's not just one tool for everything. You've got a whole crew here, each with its own specialty. ChatGPT, that's your brainstorming buddy. You can just throw ideas at it, riff back and forth because it really gets the context. Then there's Notion AI. That's your super organized assistant. You can just dump all your messy notes in and boom, it spits out a clean summary or a to-do list. And Perplexity AI, man, that's a game changer for research. It doesn't just give you an answer, it shows you its work. It gives you the sources so you actually know where the info is coming from. All right, so your idea is solid, your research is done. Awesome. Now for the fun part, actually making something. This is where we get into the creation phase. And honestly, some of these tools feel like straight up magic. Okay, so first big hurdle for a lot of us. You need amazing visuals, but you're not a graphic designer. Enter Midjourney. This thing is wild. You literally just type what you're imagining, like a photorealistic cat wearing sunglasses DJing at a nightclub, synthwave style, and it just makes it. For custom thumbnails, branding, whatever, it's an absolute lifesaver. Now, for anyone out there who dreads video editing, Descript completely changes the game. It's so cool. It just transcribes your video and then you edit the text, not the video timeline. So you want to cut a part out, just highlight the words and hit delete. It even has this one-click thing to get rid of all the ums and uhs. It literally saves hours of tedious work. So what if you want that really premium pro look for your videos, but you don't have a studio or a huge budget? That's where Runway ML comes in. This thing gives you access to some seriously powerful effects. Like you can remove the background from your video without even using a green screen. Or you can have it automatically follow an object in your shot. It's nuts. And what about audio? A good voiceover can make or break a project. But what if you don't have a pro microphone or a quiet room? Well, 11 Labs is the answer. It generates these incredibly natural AI voices just from text. The quality is honestly so good, you can barely tell it's not a real person. This saves so much hassle with recording. And of course, the words themselves have to be right. We've all used Grammarly for spell check, but its AI has gotten so much smarter. It's more like a writing coach now. It'll help you figure out your tone. Like, is this coming across as confident? It's awesome for making sure your scripts, your emails, everything just sounds polished and professional. Okay, you know that feeling? You have a brilliant idea, but then you stare at a blank slide and just freeze? Yeah, Tum AI is designed for exactly that moment. You just give it a prompt, tell it your idea, and it builds out an entire presentation for you. We're talking text, images, the whole structure. It's an incredible way to get that first draft done super fast. And last up in this section, Pictory. This one is super cool if you want to turn something you've already written, like a blog post, into a video without a ton of work. It takes your text and automatically finds stock footage and music to go with it, and even adds captions. It's perfect for making those faceless videos you see everywhere. Okay, so we've just gone through a whole bunch of really powerful tools, but, and this is maybe the most important part of this whole thing, having the tools isn't the actual secret. The real game changer is how you think about using them. It really isn't about the what, it's all about the how. And this really gets to the heart of it. These apps, they're not here to replace you. They can't replace your creative spark. They're here to amplify it. Think of it this way. Their job is to do all the boring, repetitive stuff so that you have more brain space to focus on the actual creative work, the big ideas. So how do you actually do that? Well, it breaks down into a few simple ideas. First, and this is huge, use them like an assistant, not a shortcut. What's the difference? An assistant helps you do your work better. A shortcut just does the work for you. And second, you don't need to use every single tool out there. Just pick the ones that solve a real problem for you and fit into how you already work. That's how you really win. So when you think about all this stuff, the big question really isn't about what AI can do on its own. It's about what you can do with it. So take a look at what you're working on. How are you going to use these tools to amplify what you do